Okay, getting ready to do the valve lash. So it calls for 0.004 inches on the intake, 0.007 on the exhaust. What I do is I take 4 and 7 and I'll get them nice and snug, and then I'll take the one size up, which would be 5 for the 4 and 8 for the 7. If I can fit those in there, I'm still too loose. So I want to get it just where I've got the drag on the 7, but I can't get the 8 in. I've got drag on the 4, but I can't get the 5 in. What I'm going to do is go in firing order 1, 3, 4, 2. And basically, I've got those up marks, and I've got the pins in, so you obviously know that it's holding. But right here on each crankshaft is a little notch, and those are supposed to be facing each other when you're top dead center. So what I'm going to do is just follow one sprocket. So when I'm done with number 1, I'm going to come and I'm going to rotate this until that pink mark is up here, and that will be cylinder 3. And then I'll rotate it so that it's at the 9 o'clock position. That'll be cylinder 4. And then down at the 6 o'clock position, that'll be cylinder 2. And you do one at a time. Both intake and exhaust on one, so on and so forth. But I'll pause this and I'll show you how, on the first one, I'll show you how I can get the 4 in but not the 5, and I can get the 7 in but not the 8. Oh, by the way, so I've got the 007, and this is how this is right now. So your valves are too tight, because I should be able to slide these in cylinder 1, and I cannot. They will not go in. So these valves are already too tight, which you could call on doing this now, because you probably would end up smoking a valve eventually. See, it won't go in. So I'm gonna have to loosen all these up. I did it with the 4s too, and they don't go in. So I'm gonna loosen all these up, get them set, and then I'll show you. Okay, so before I pause it, I was trying to put the feeler gauges in here, because on a lot of the other Hondas you have to do it through here. It's not. You actually put the shim through there. So anyways, I'll do this for cylinder 1 so you kind of know how this goes. Here's the 004 for the intake. I can slide it in and get slight drag. Here it is on this one. Let me switch hands here. Okay, slight drag. Now, if I go up to the 005, now see, I can just get the tip in, but it won't go in any further. So I know that it's not too open. Just lets you just get the tip in there. So I know that I'm good there now. I've got the 004 snug, where I can just drag it out with slight drag, and the 005 can't reach inside there. Now we'll go to the exhaust side. 007. Okay, I can get it in with some drag. It's got some drag on it. Same over here. It's got a little bit of drag to it, but I can still get it out. Now if I go to the 008, can't get it in there, so I know that I'm not too tight there. And again, just lets me get just the tip in there, but it won't slide in, so I know that I'm good. So now I'm just going to rotate it 90, go to cylinder 3, rotate it another 90, go to cylinder 4 and 2. You basically go in the firing order. So just wanted to show you that that's how it's getting done. So now I've gone 90 degrees. The pink mark is up top from the 3 o'clock position. Now I'm going to do cylinders 4. Okay, cylinder 3, go into firing order 1, 3, 4, 2. So cylinder 3, intake, I can get the 4 just sliding. And sliding. I take the 005. And just let me get the tip.
reservoir team can work at record speeds as they drill into the oil.
It won't let me get it all the way in, so I'm good there.
Exactly what's happening.
Now,
Analyzing the data
exhaust side,
can make immediate adjustments
007.
for productive well. This revolutionary process pays off quickly. In just 6 months, the hybrid
And then the 008.
full of oil, 1 month ahead of schedule. It's a tribute to the hard work of over 8,000 men and women all over the world who built the Hibernia GBS.
Good there. We're gonna go to cylinder 4. Okay, pink mark, 9 o'clock position for cylinder 4. We got, where'd you fall? Okay, gotcha. 04.
On September 3rd, World War II began. While Holland suffered under Nazi occupation,
Then I've got
gathered dust.
005.
20 years later, a Dutch geologist gave it to Forbes Wilson. Wilson was chief mining engineer for Freeport.
Now we've got 7.
Who had to be the best, or the biggest, or the fastest, or the smartest with anything and everything. And indeed he was.
And
That's part of the reason I
8.
think that we today are mining in the Earthquake complex.
Wilson was looking for nickel deposits. But when he read Dosey's description of the Erzberg, he forgot all about nickel.
After Forbes Wilson read the Dosey
won't go in. So we're good there. One more cylinder to go. Okay, last one. Pink mark is down at 6 o'clock position for cylinder 2. Got the exhaust.
One exceptional woman.
We spent many times really running for the helicopter. Maybe you'd be just exhausted, you'd just get in and almost collapse. But
That's the 007. Here's the 008.
In the early 1970s, Frank Nelson was one of the first geologists to
Okay, so we're good there.
Working with him,
Intake 004.
also a geologist.
Our first show really was developing on that, first topographic and at the same time geologic.
we had one
And
we mounted below
05.
Frank would work on a remote control, and I took handheld pictures out from the door of the helicopter, just open the door and point the camera out.
That sort of surprised our drillers sometimes. They say, who in the hell is that up there? LED
So we're good. Valves are all done.
And shooting straight down.